Good afternoon and welcome to another CWIT session. I'm Chelsea Whittington. What is a CWIT session? I'm so glad you asked. A CWIT session is a pop-up interview in a pop-up location with a surprise guest. Surprise! I am here with my national hookup of Black women sisters. Yes, I said sisters because I am a proud member of the Indiana chapter. To my left is the one and only Sonda Vasquez, and to my right, my longtime friend and always sister, Kizzie Wade. And we are here to discuss some exciting updates and news. And you probably got your email today about our upcoming scholarship fundraiser gala. And who better to chat with than some of the members who make that engine run for the National Hookup of Black Women? Sonda, Kizzie, welcome, ladies.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
So,
Thank
Sonda,
you.
I'm going to start with you because you have been a critical member of our organization for a while. And in fact, you joined me here last year with Miss Claudette Bullock to talk about this fundraiser. And at the time, I was contemplating becoming a member, and I'm so glad I did. Catch us up on things NHBW.
All right. Of course, then we are happy to have you aboard. And so, one thing we do have going on with the National Hookup of Black Women Northwest Indiana chapter is our annual gala.
Mhm.
That is huge for us because during that time, we are awarding scholarships to graduating high school seniors throughout Northwest Indiana. And at that event, they are honored. Their family members are there. So many members of the community are there. There is entertainment. There is a time for us to be able to fellowship. And it's just an awesome event.
Yes, I was there last year, had the opportunity to attend my first one, and we had an MC by the name of Mary Green from the Black Women's Expo, and she also said what a wonderful time she had. And it's June 3rd, everybody, and if you haven't gotten your tickets, well, these three ladies right here, we have them, so you can inbox us, and we'll talk more about tickets in a minute. But I want to go over here to my sister, Kizzie, and I say sister in that, Kizzie, you and I were actually inducted together back in
Yes.
November. So tell me how your experience has been as a new member of the National Hookup of Black Women.
Well, as a new member, I've been taking off ever since I became a new member. So I didn't come in sitting down. I came in with my sleeves rolled up and ready to work.
I love
So
it.
it's an excellent chapter to be a part of.
Yes. And see, Sonda, I will tell you that Kizzie and I have worked together in other spaces, and she has always been known to be that planner, that go-getter, that organizer. And so when I saw her on the line, I call us our line. When I saw you on the line, I was like, oh, they have a great one in Kizzie. Kizzie is about to work, and you do not disappoint. So you have been helping with organizing our ticket sales and picking up ads, and you and I have met in different places, giving you a check. It almost looked illegal when we were here you go. But you were making sure that the business of the chapter is being handled.
Yes.
I love that about you.
We obtain a name, and so therefore we have high standards.
Okay.
So yes, we have to maintain that high standard. We have a name to live by. So that's NHBW, National Hookup of Black Women.
Okay, Kizzie.
Yes.
So recently, you all attended the national conference down in Texas. Tell me about that. You start, Kizzie, and then you tell me your experience. I hate I missed it. I had a conflict in schedule, but I know it's a major networking opportunity.
It was an excellent retreat, actually. I got a chance to meet all the women from far and near, and they embraced us with love, and it was a wonderful working section. You did not leave away not knowing what National Hookup of Black Women stands for, what they're about, how they operate. Everything was just amazing.
Yes.
And then we had fun. Like
I
we
was
had
gonna
boots
say.
and bling.
Boots and bling?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate I missed that.
Boots and bling. So we had on our bling bling and our blues, and we had a good time fellowshipping.
That's good.
Yes.
And Sonda, what was your reaction to the conference, the retreat?
Awesome. The annual conference is awesome always. During that time, we have all 21 chapters under one roof. And during that time, we are conducting business on the national level, and which it equips us to be able to go out and continue what we come to do, and that's to advocate for women and their families to improve their lives through the arts, culture, education, health, wellness, and human service programs. And so during that time, there is so much that you can learn from all of our presenters, as well as far as with the sisterhood. And this year, our theme was standing in the gap. And that's who we are as the National Hookup of Black Women, not just the Northwest Indiana chapter, but all the chapters. And of course, we're under our national umbrella.
I love it. Boost and bling, huh, Kizzie?
Boost and bling.
So one of the features of the give backs, if you will, of Northwest, of the National Hookup of Black Women, our chapter, are the mini libraries, where we put the libraries in different schools and organizations right on site, where we tout literacy. Sonda, can you talk a little bit about that?
Oh, listen, I'm telling you this right here. Yes, I'm going to have to tout about it, because the Northwest Indiana chapter, during the African American read-in, our totals were over 36,000. Wow. And so literacy for the organization as a whole is very critical, because we realize that we need to have those literacy skills improved, and not just to target children that already are in school, but also we go early on from birth as well.
Yes.
And so with that being said, one thing about with literacy, we provide reading corners and reading rooms throughout the area. Any location that wants one, we will provide the free books. It's not like the library where you have to return the books. Okay. You can keep the books, and then we also replenish those books.
That is an amazing, that's one of the things that really got me intrigued about the organization as I began to learn more. But that was the hook for me, because reading is the basis from which everything else goes.
Yes.
And then when we talk about the scholarships, the scholarships. So on yesterday, I attended an event hosted by one of our sisters, Dr. Vanessa Allen McLeod, for the Urban League of Northwest Indiana, their annual scholarship luncheon. And of course, one of the presenters was from the National Hookup of Black Women, because you had a scholarship in the organization's name that was presented yesterday. And so I was just so proud to sit there and say, I'm part of that group, and you are consistently making a difference. So on June 3rd, Kizzie, will this be your attending your first one, or had you attended one outside of membership?
I attended the first one last year outside of membership before I became a member.
So how excited are you about June 3rd? What can we expect?
I'm very excited, because it's all about the children.
Okay.
Getting the scholarships. We support our children.
Okay.
Yes.
So we are inviting you. It's going to be Saturday, June 3rd. It's 3:00.
Yes.
So it's the 3rd at 3 at the Chateau in Merrillville, Indiana. And breaking news, our celebrity MC is none other than Ty Atkins, and we are excited to have her. And when we extended the invite, she was so surprised and honored. And I said, of course, you are someone who continually gives back to the community. She is an advocate of literacy and education. And so we thought that would be a great opportunity for her to show her support, and for all of us to come together as Black women behind this force we call National Hookup of Black Women. Now, Sonda, they've been on us about getting these ticket sales in, get those numbers in, and we have like a series of deadlines. I know Miss Bullock is watching, like, get those tickets in. Chelsea, I am Miss Bullock. Sonda, can we still sell a few more tickets, please?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so how can people get tickets? It's an inside joke. They mean business. They handle their business with National Hookup of Black Women. How can people get tickets?
Yes. If you want to obtain your tickets, you can reach out to any of us. But I will give you the phone number, which is the easiest to contact at this moment, 219-617-3145. Again, 219-617-3145. But if you need to reach us by email, nhbwindiana@yahoo.com.
That's it. You can inbox me. I think I have a couple of tickets left. And if I don't, I'm going to have to pay for them. So I need you all to go ahead and get the tickets for me. They're only $50. And when you think about where these dollars are going, it always gives me goosebumps, because the children who are receiving these scholarships, we know they're in need. We know that higher ed is expensive,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
So if you get $200, it's like, I can get a book, like one book, maybe. And so we need your support. And guess what? If you are unable to make the gala, we're still accepting donations, aren't we? So if you want to donate, we can go online. Sonda, Kizzie, how do we do that? I know you all know.
Yes.
She said, yes, I do.
Absolutely. If you want to donate, we actually do have a Cash App, which is, of course, the $ NHBW Indiana #1.
All right, Cash App. And again, we'll put all of that information in the chat for this, and we hope that you share this video. Kizzie, as a new member, I want you to give a shout out to your other sisters. I know you have some others, and this is our recruitment commercial because we're the two new sisters. What would you say to a young lady who's like, should I really be a part of this? Why?
Yes, come be a part, but don't come expecting to sit down. Roll up your sleeve and let's get to work. We have to stand behind our children. We have to stand behind the chapter we serve for, because we are a servant.
Yes, and I will just say that we definitely love how we were inducted.
Yes.
It was
amazing.
A beautiful ceremony where we got to wear all white. We got a chance to light candles. Well, the virtual candle, we didn't do the flame, but we had a candle. And it was indeed and is indeed a sisterhood. Now, you have anything else to add, or let's reiterate? Saturday, June 3rd, give us those details one more time.
Yes, Saturday, June 3rd at 3:00 p.m. at the Chateau, 530 West 61st Avenue in Maryville, Indiana. And I do want to apologize because I was thinking of another number.
Okay.
But our Cash App is actually $ NHBW Indiana chapter.
Okay, good. Because I was wondering, I'm listening to Kizzie and I'm over here like, what they talking about? I want to know. I'm just nosy like that. $ NHBW Indiana chapter. If you are looking for an organization to support where the dollars, you're going to see how they're being used. You're going to see the reading corners. You're going to see these young people going off to school thanks to the funds that we raise. Then the National Hookup of Black Women, look no further. I have Sonda, Sister Kizzie, and many others. How many people do we have in our chapter right about now? Do you know approximately how many?
It's about 33 members.
About 33 members? Yeah. Well, we can always use more. And these are women of substance, but most important, they are women who are committed to making this community better. And I believe the organization itself was established in 1972. And our chapter was established in 2006. Don't look at me like that, Amber. She's like, somebody has done their research. Yes, if you're going to be a part of something, you need to know the history, know about them. And I still have a lot to learn. I have a lot of work to get done. But it's just my honor to even be in the midst of women who are about the business of raising the community and doing great things. Last time, Saturday, June 3rd, it's our annual scholarship gala. It's our fundraiser. Is it the biggest one of the year for the chapter?
Yes.
Okay.
This is our major fundraiser for the year because it does support our scholarships and also all of our program initiatives as well.
Okay. And what are any of the requirements or criteria for membership in case anybody's wondering? What do you have to do?
Okay. Generally at this time, we usually have open membership, but at this time our current membership process is actually under review.
Okay.
However, individuals that are interested can send an email to nhbwindiana@yahoo.com or reach out to 219-617-3145.
Okay, under review. So that means you need to get the information, and then we will get back to you regarding updated criteria, guidelines, membership, because anything that's worth it, you're going to have to put your money where your mouth is to ensure that the organization thrives and that we are able to meet our goals on behalf of this community. Thank you so much for joining us. This is another CWIT session in the books. I have been joined by Sonda Vasquez and Kizzie Wade of the National Hookup of Black Women. I want to send a shout out to all of our other NHBW sisters who may be watching or out there in the world working, making it a better place. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you will share this video, and we look forward to seeing you on Saturday, June 3rd, 3 o'clock at the Chateau in Maryville, Indiana. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.